What's going on YouTube? It's krispyENT and I'm back with another YouTube video. Hey man, I got some big news. All right, I actually am an official content creator for the first Descendant. I went ahead, applied, I took the shot. What do you know? I got it. All right, I got accepted. Okay, so I'm gonna have a link down below to support me in the content creation for the first Descendant. All right, kind of how it works is with the first Descendant being a free-to-play game, they will have microtransaction probably throughout the store. Just kind of like how Fortnite works with the V-Bucks and the creator codes. I'm gonna have a creator code for myself. You guys can use that creator code if you want to choose to use it and support me. You can. If not, there's other creators to support. Okay, I'm with whatever. I do have 3 new Descendants coming to the game, and I kind of want to talk about their abilities, what they're bringing, what they have to offer. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of like the way some of these sound. It's gonna be kind of dope. And I also want to go over the release times. All right, we did get pre-download confirmation. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the pre-download times as well as the full release, when you guys should gear up and be ready to dive in and grind this game. All right, with all that being said, if you guys want to support the channel, go ahead and drop a like on the video, drop your comments down below, let me know what you think. All right, roll this intro and get into the video. Okay, so starting things out, let's discuss these new Descendants that have been released and updated on the first Descendants website, which I will have linked in the description below for you guys to go and read for yourselves. So kicking things off, we got Esiemo. I don't know. Really hope I pronounced that right, but he is a Descendant attribute of fire. He's a burst DPS handling explosives and basically a walking nuke. Esiemo's power was so strong his tears were literal explosions. It was found out that the scent that was produced from his body were explosive arc substances, basically putting him in a position of having to become a Descendant because he couldn't live amongst his regular peers and neighbors. He was made a suit that would store these chemical particles his body released and put them in an explosive ready state. I mean, how dope does this shit sound? He's got a passive skill that drops a bomb on the ground the moment your shield is depleted, as well as 2 tech skills and 2 fusion skills. The first tech skill is called Time Bomb, where he launches a sticky bomb forward which can either attach to an enemy or terrain. The second tech skill is called Guided Landmine, which he places in a certain location, and once the enemy is within detection range, it will fly out to that enemy and attach to it, obviously blowing up. For the fusion skills, you got Blast and Arc Explosion. Blast is going to instantly detonate attached bombs, and the more bombs attached, the higher the damage increases. Esiemo is going to be a ton of fun once the first Descendant releases. I can tell you that right now. The other 2 new Descendants that were teased were Enzo and Yujin. 2 support characters focused around resupplying teammates and providing adequate heals to keep your teammates alive. Enzo and his supply drones will keep you and your teammates restocked on equipment you need for battle, while also being able to deliver long range attacks through said drones. He's got a passive that grants fire support to all allies within Enzo's area. This is greatly increased with the more Enzos you have in the squad. As for Enzo's skill, he's got 2 singular and 2 dimension skills. Star Supply is the first of his singular skills, and it's a bullet supplying device in which allies can run through to replenish ammo. Perfect Support is the second of the 2 singular skills for Enzo, and it will provide cover fire for the front lines for you and your allies. On exit, it will shoot 1 missile that causes a massive explosion on its target. Dude, I cannot lie, this shit sounds so dope, bro. I cannot wait for this. Explosive Drone is the first of the 2 dimension skills for Enzo, and all it does is it launches an explosive drone forward, exploding on contact. The second of the 2 is Enzo's Enhanced Combat Suit. It's a suit designed for shield recovery comms. When first summoned, it recovers Enzo's energy shield by a certain amount and then continues to recover the energy shield through its effect. All in all, this is sounding like there should definitely be at least 1 Enzo in the squad, if not 2. Going on to Yujin, the last of the 3 new characters announced. Yujin uses support drones as well, but these are mainly for healing allies. As well as healing, you'll be granted additional buffs through Yujin's drones to help in battle. His passive is Stop Overreacting, and look how ironic this is. It's a passive ability that reduces the time to rescue allies. All right, which if you think about it, if your allies on the ground just dying or something and you come up to him, man, stop overreacting, I'm getting you up. All right, you know, I think that's kind of funny. Going off of that, those targets that are rescued by Yujin, they have a max HP boost after being revived for a certain period of time. Yujin has 2 fusion and 2 singular skills. The first of his 2 fusion skills is Restructive Serum, which is a serum designed to decrease the defense of enemies as well as inflict what's known as allergy. When attacking said enemies under the allergy effect, you would deal out heals to nearby allies, and even more additional healing will be granted to whoever kills that enemy. The second fusion skill for Yujin is Hyperactive Healing Ground. This heals yourself as well as allies while also granting purification and immunity to remove and prevent debuffs. Man, Yujin is sounding like the healer of all heals. I'm telling you that right now. If we got any Yujin mains in the chat, let me know down in the comments, alright? As for Yujin's singular attacks, he has Solidarity Healing and Stimulant Spray. Stimulation Spray grants stimulation to allies, which is a debuff to the enemy. reducing incoming damage and granting recovery when stimulation ends. Solidarity Healing summons a recovering drone that attaches to allies to heal them. ATK is also increased once the drone leaves said ally. I am beyond excited to see what other characters are in store for this game. It's shaping up to be one of one if you ask me. The diversity of these Descendant builds is going to be out of this world, and I can't wait to dive in on July 2nd. Speaking of that, let's discuss the release times for the first Descendant, because like I said in the intro, there has been a pre-download confirmed. Okay, so moving on to that. Real quick, I forgot to mention we will be receiving Twitch drops on the release of the first Descendant as well, so I'm going to go through those real quick. You watch for 15 minutes, you get this pizza chest attachment. Watch for 30 minutes, you receive 15,000 gold and 1,500 Cooper shards. Watch for 1 hour or 60 minutes and you receive this gloomy emote. Watch for 90 minutes and you will receive the Twitch color paints, which I'm assuming goes on every Descendant. And watch for 120, hold on, God. And if you watch for 120 minutes, you will receive this X-ray back attachment. Okay, so on screen now, I'll have the first Descendant global release timings. This is for Tuesday, July the 2nd, the full release of the game. But if we back out of this and zoom up a little bit here, you can see we have a pre-download schedule, okay? And that will be June 30th, 2024, Sunday at midnight to Monday right before midnight, okay? This is Pacific Daylight Time. All right, like I said in the intro, I will have a time converter link down below so you guys can compare that to whatever time zone you're in, you know, and figure that out. There it is. All right, the first Descendant, new characters, release time, pre-download. Hey man, this shit is looking amazing. All right, I'm super excited. I cannot wait to dive into this content. If you guys want to follow me on the journey, go ahead and drop a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey, it's krispyENT and I'm up out of here, man.